There we are. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning, Lenny.
Good morning.
We have a special guest this morning.
I'm
I'll
not
wait
that
to
special.
introduce him. You
I'm not
are
that special.
the best
No.
dressed lender in town. I know that much.
That is definite.
You have to expand your radius a little bit, not just in town.
So we're going to go through the numbers. Unfortunately, we missed last week. So our numbers are now going to be a comparison this week versus 2 weeks ago. And this is going to be real estate numbers that are for Bucks, Montgomery, Northampton, Lehigh, and Berks County. So first we have is our new active listings. So there were 453 new properties that came out versus 2 weeks ago, there were 477 new listings.
Coming soon. We're down about 30. And I think we're going to keep seeing that trend just because of the holidays. Probably going to keep seeing less on the coming soon on the market and things like that.
Under contracts, there were 598 that went under contract last week versus 524 2 weeks ago.
Back on the market's 54 this week from 66 2 weeks ago.
Price reductions are staying very consistent, 292 versus 290 2 weeks ago. And then
available listings are consistent too. So about 2,600 each time. You guys can read it.
Which is why we continue to see that there's still very little inventory. If you look at 2,600 homes in 5 counties, that's not a lot, which prompted you and Lenny to have a conversation and bring Lenny on board with us. So why don't we explain why Lenny's here? Lenny,
take it away.
Morning. Thank you. Obviously, when you talk about real estate over the last year or so, there's a lot of negatives, right? Lack of inventory. People have a lot of equity in their homes and they don't know what the next step is. So one of the things that we offer at Revolution is a construction to permanent mortgage, a loan. And the easiest way I can explain that is if you either own a piece of land or want to buy a piece of land and build a home, this is the loan to do it. Now, a lot of people, when they hear construction loan, they think very complicated process, and they also think that they need a lot of cash down. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can build a house with certain programs with zero down. If you qualify with a VA mortgage, zero down payment, just like if you were buying a VA loan, a home with a VA loan. Also, too, is that if you own a piece of land with equity, you can use that equity to pay the interest draws on the construction loan throughout the process. So imagine if you had a piece of land that was worth, I don't know, let's low end $100,000, and you're able to portion some of that equity out that pays the draws. So those people out there that don't know what a draw is, when a builder builds a house, they don't get all the money up front, and they also don't wait to the very end to get paid. So the easiest way I can explain that is after every, let's say 20% of the project would be completed, every 20%, they would get a sum of money. So during that time frame, the homeowner would be responsible for paying that typically. If they have equity in their land, they can use that equity to pay that. So you get the best of both worlds. If they owned a piece of property and can do that, or let's just say they have a ton of equity in their house and they're going to sell it, they can roll that into the construction loan too. So it really gives you the ability to make your own inventory. You have, 2,500 homes in 5 counties. How about say, okay, I have 200,000 or 300,000 equity in my house. How can I utilize that and get what I'm looking for? So this is actually the perfect bridge for what we're looking for, in this market. And what that's going to do is it's going to generate more listings, because now that person that's sitting on a ton of equity, I know I bought my house in 2015. So if I wanted to buy another property, I would have the same challenges that homeowners are having right now. But if I can create my own inventory, now you're on their time frame and you can time when you sell your house. So this is really what we need. This is what the industry needs. Revolution spent a lot of time and capital to invest in a dedicated construction loan program and a department, communicate between myself and the client and the builder for a very smooth process. So I'm excited about it. And I'm looking for realtors that want to partner, builders that want to partner, and homeowners that just want to have a little bit more information on this construction program.
What's the time frame? Like how are you seeing, like, from when they buy the land to when the house is built? Like, is there a time frame there?
I mean, we're seeing stuff as low as 5-6 months, but it can
Okay.
go as long as 12 months. It really depends
Yeah.
on a couple of things. How quickly can they decide on what they want, and
Right.
how quickly the builder can build, right? So every builder has different time frames. I mean, if you're building let's say you want to build a $400,000 home, that's going to be something that's going to take a lot less time than if you wanted to build let's say $800,000 to $1 million custom home with a lot of different features and materials and things of that nature. Sometimes the builders that build those type of properties are very methodical. Builders that build $500,000 homes in this market typically can put those up in a shorter period of time.
Okay.
Right.
Good. Yeah, that's a great option for buyers and sellers out there for sure.
Lenny, thank you so much for coming on and sharing that with us. And guys, if you've been thinking that you possibly are interested in doing new construction and exploring what those options are, Lenny, how could they reach out to you?
They can reach out to me with my cell phone number, email, social media, smoke signals, whatever they feel like it. So when you guys,
what's a good phone number to reach
when you guys share this, maybe you can, what I'll do is when you share it, I'll put all my contact info in the comment section so people can reach out, very easily.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lenny. Guys, if you have any questions for us, you can reach out and we can address them as we go. But everybody have a great week.
Have a good week.